YouTube, I'm Super Dan the Shoe Man. I'm back with another video today. Before we get into the shoe, before we get this out of the box, before we start talking anything more about shoes, we need a word from our sponsor, Peyton. Who is our sponsor?
Jesus.
Jesus. Thank you, Peyton. This word today comes from Luke, verse 10:39. It says, she had a sister named Mary, she being Martha, who was Mary's sister, who seated herself at the Lord's feet and was continually listening to his teaching. So also in Luke, around that verse, it talks a little bit more about Jesus arriving to Mary and Martha's house, and Martha spent a lot of time preparing for the occasion. Now, I think that really reflects a lot on how we are a lot of times, as Christians at least, where we think we need to do a lot. And yes, Jesus has absolutely called us to do a lot, but Jesus actually corrected Martha when she corrected Mary, because Mary, once Jesus got there, Mary just sat there at Jesus' feet listening to him, while Martha was still getting things ready, making sure there was food, making sure there was whatever they were drinking and everything like that. And Martha scolded Mary like, look, Jesus is here. What are you doing? You're just sitting there and I'm doing all the work. And Jesus corrected Martha and said, you know, she's just sitting here soaking me in. And it was basically like, maybe you should do that too. So a lot of times we get caught up in what we should be doing. And yes, Jesus has absolutely called us to do, but he's also called us just to soak him up at his feet. So I pray that we can do that. And, oh no, it went away. Luke 10:39, I think is what it was. And then we would listen to that verse. Just soak him up. And honestly, I think just soaking him up is needed and much more necessary than the doing. So, all right, let's get into the shoe. This is a shoe that I have only done one of this silhouette on my channel before. It's Hesper's shoe. I've never owned one myself, and this is only the second one. No, it's probably the third one I've ever purchased, because Haley probably got one too. And I might have put that in a video, so maybe this is the third one. But the ones that Haley got, were just white, because that's what the kids like these days. And not necessarily this one, but we were going for these because they shock dropped, and like, hey, why not? And why is Nike doing this now? Now they're actually taking this this tape off up here and having this piece thick in these boxes that just are supposed to tear away. I don't care. I'm going to be reusing this box literally tomorrow. I needed to go ahead and make this video because I wanted to get this shoe out and get it out the door. I've done a really good job, at least organized. No, maybe not a really good job, but I have organized a little bit in here, gotten through some of these shoes, but I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 13, 14, 15, maybe 15 other pairs of shoes back here that I need to make videos on. But I can't keep doing that with shoes that I'm not planning on keeping, because a lot of times within weeks at least of them coming out, the resale value just plummets. And this one, not this one, I don't have it up here, the Court Purple that was sitting up here forever, I think it was right here for a really long time, those went for about $250 when I first got them. And honestly, I wasn't sure I was going to sell them, but when I finally got around to selling them, they're worth like below $100 now. Like, I'm going to lose money on a shoe that I bought a long time ago that I could have doubled my money on. Doubled my money when I sold them. So anyways, oh, could you see this? This is an Air Force One. I don't particularly like Air Force Ones, but I wanted to get this one. I have never gotten a cactus plant flea market collab for retail, so I wanted to pick this one up, and you know, just to say that I did and to make this video for y'all. This box is actually pretty cool. We get a, what's that called? The yin yang whatever sign up on here, and on the side, this side, the Nike and the swoosh is like drawn. It looks like it's drawn, so that's kind of cool. We get this Air Force One and the swoosh on this side, and this is all embossed. So also pretty cool. This is officially the Nike Air Force One Low SP Moss. This is, I don't know, I think there's a fuchsia looking colorway that I like more than this one. I like the color of more than this one, at least. There was a black pair with white outlines on the letters, which I think was okay, and I think that's probably the one that is most in demand as far as colors go. There was a white one, and then there was this one that's moss, and this was the first one that I saw the shock drop, at least on sneakers, so I was able to pick it up. All right, we're gonna get a lot of stuff in here. This is pretty cool. This is a dust bag that is like terry cloth. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that it came with any of this stuff. By the way, I haven't seen a single video on these, so they probably exist, but they haven't popped up on my feed on YouTube. So Nike Air Force, Yin Yang, swoosh, old-timey looking swoosh, just do it. Pretty cool. Yellow laces with, those might be metal aglets. Also pretty cool. Nice paper. CPFM, Air, Cactus Plant Flea Market. If y'all aren't familiar with Cactus Plant Flea Market, more recently they had a collab, which I think was a dunk. And man, I can't even remember what it was, but it was like green and hairy, like Grinch, like long hair. It was pretty crazy. I went for those ones, weren't able to get them, wasn't able to get them. But I think what CPFM is most notable for in my head are the Swarovski CPFM. My light just fell. Swarovski CPFM collab, and it had Swarovski crystals all over it. Like, that is actually a beautiful shoe. Those Swarovski crystals, that was a dunk. Those Swarovski crystals just twinkle, and what else? What's another word for twinkle? Shine, shimmer. They're beautiful. And there's nothing like those. So, all right, let's get this out. See what this one looks like. Again, this is the Moss colorway. It's green.
I had a dream about you wearing Air Forces.
Yeah, I'm not gonna wear these. Shoo. This is weird. Okay, these are just like big, fat laces. It's the same Moss colorway though. This is all Moss, all the same color. There might be differences on the two pairs, so let's get them both out and get the box off the table. Again, this paper is pretty cool too. A lot of what I look for in collabs and stuff is the whole package, not just the shoe. We get a satin tongue, interesting, satin sock liner. It says Sunshine. Air Force One on the lace there. That's pretty normal, I think. This shoe just says Air on it. So the two shoes are different. This one just says Air and nothing on the inside. This says Sunshine. This does have a swoosh under here too. So they really loaded this shoe up with stuff. So I think that's pretty cool. They smell pretty good, actually. Not like a Jordan 11, but they do smell pretty good. A little bit of leather in there. And the next cool piece, these are kind of stuck down, so I don't want to take them out because I might break something or rip it. Ooh, okay. So the reason why these are stuck down the way that they are is because of the material of the footbed. So you see here we get a little bit of extra padding here. I'm not sure what this is made out of. It might just be a decent ortholite, but it is pretty thick. Let's see if we can get a little bit of a view at this insole since I can't get it out. This one has an R on it, and it's like an oil slick kind of look, or a infrared topographical type of a design. See if we can get in there with the light. You see it? Pretty cool. I like the colors in there a little bit better than the colors on the shoe. This looks pretty much the same, except it says an L on the inside. So overall, I think this is a pretty cool collab. We get some extra laces. This shoe, I don't think I'd like much at all, but this one, it's got the collab, more of the collab vibes. I think the color of this by itself gives you the collab vibes, but obviously this is definitely collab. It says Sunshine on it. So this is pretty cool. Again, not something I would wear myself. I don't think I'd wear any of the colorways. And I think my favorite colorway was the... What? You wouldn't wear it? Well, heck no. Because of the color or because of the shoe?
Or the color.
For me, it's both. I don't really like Air Force Ones. The guy at work, one of the black ones, we went for him. Me and the squad, several people from the squad went for him, but we weren't able to get him any. And I think as far as colors go and overall, I think I like the fuchsia ones the most. Which, again, I wouldn't wear them, but I do like them the most. And this is pretty cool, too. This one cut here, you see the extra color there on the side? Can you see it on the camera? The cut side of this piece of leather.
Oh, yeah.
It's like...
glowing.
It's glowing. That's interesting. It's the only one you can see like that.
You can see them over here.
Where?
When you face it this way. Oh, it's different. So when you face it this way, You can see it, but
Okay,
then
I can
on this
kinda
one
see
you
it.
can see it straight on.
I can kind of see it, kind of. I guess that one's just turned out a little bit more than the rest. If that was a lot more visible, I think I would like these a whole lot more. If that was like really pronounced. Yeah, see, there's none on this.
Yeah. And then when you look at this shoe straight on, you can see it.
Like, I left these sitting up here because I wore them the other day. If it was as significant as that pop, the blue there, I would like these more. But more than I do, but it's not. So they're not bad. My first CPFM retail hit, so I'm happy to have gotten them. But they'll be going out the door later this week, as will the rest of these. These are from my baby shoe video. If you haven't heard me talk about it yet, or if you're new to the channel, I've got a lot of baby shoes, and I wasn't able to find a whole lot of information about that on YouTube. Didn't do a whole lot of searching, but did a little bit. And so now that Trent is over a year and a half, I've already recorded his baby shoe video. We had $800 or $900 worth of baby shoes out on the table, and 2 of them are right here. Hopefully I'll get some of this money back when I sell his military black Jordan 4, his Cactus Jack Air Max, and my own pairs of those that I waited to twin with him, but he outgrew his before he put them on. And then my extra pair of military blue 4s are going to be returned. So these are all going out the door. All this stuff is going out the door. And actually I plan to, if you can take a quick look at the rack over there, I need to get rid of about 20 pairs of shoes over there. So got a lot of stuff there. The ones on the bottom 4 shelves are all shoe boxes full of shoes that are all dead stock. So hopefully you're getting rid of those all soon. Get them out the door. StockX Goat may take a couple into a newer local resale shop, but I'm not sure. So smash that like button. Tell me what you think about Luke 1940. Is that what we said? Whatever it was. Hopefully y'all remember. You can rewind and go back. Let me know what y'all think about that. And are you more of a Martha or are you more of a Mary? Do you want to be a Mary? Try to be a Mary. Tell your grandma about these Cactus Plant Flea Market Air Force Ones, and what do you think? More like this? You don't know? You don't know what to do with your hands? Smash the like button. I'll see y'all next time.
You're so pretty.
Say bye.
Juice.